What is up, Mexit planners? I get back to Merida, things are open, there's no curfew, the city's back to life, and then this happened. Stay tuned. So I've been back in Merida for really 2 days now. When I returned on Monday, there was no curfew. We could literally drive around, which was a crazy, weird feeling because we haven't had that opportunity to do so in almost probably over a year. There's been a curfew at night where vehicles could not drive between 11 a.m. and 5 a.m. But on Monday, we could actually drive from the airport, which was a really weird feeling to see people driving on the road and the such. There was people out walking. It was kind of crazy. But also yesterday I went to La Isla and things were back to normal. There was the train, the kids train running around in Grand Plaza Mall. The Recoles, which is like a arcade, old school mall arcade, was open finally, and it had been closed for a long time. So the kids, I think, took the biggest brunt of the pandemic measures that were in Merida. There were measures in place where they couldn't go to even the grocery store with their families. And so, you know, young kids really took the toughest of the punishments, I would say, in that all the parks, all the things that were open for the kids, like the arcades and those types of things, were all closed for really a long time. But on Tuesday, yesterday, which was like June 9th, those things were open. Merida or really I think all of Mexico, but certainly here in the Yucatan, they just finished an election. And right before the election, they eased the restrictions for the curfew, for, you know, occupancy in restaurants. I think they went up to 75% occupancy in restaurants. So we were almost back to normal in terms of social events and activities and all of those things. Now, fast forward, Sunday was the election, or Saturday. Saturday or Sunday, I'm not really quite sure. That's one thing you have to know about moving to Mexico, is that foreigners are not allowed to participate in any way in the politics here. So that is in the Constitution, and it's illegal, and it would get you kicked out of the country. So I'm not really following the politics, but I can tell you that the elections are now over, and as such, last night about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, there was an announcement from the Secretary of Health in the state of the Yucatan, and the cases of COVID have gone up significantly since they eased the restrictions just, you know, about 2 weeks ago. And they are now implementing the curfew again. So the curfew is back on from 11 to 11:30 to 5 a.m. in the mornings, where you can't drive your cars. There'll be no cars. That means restaurants have to close early. That also means they're also limiting the amount of people that can be in restaurants to 50%. But the worst of all the things for a lot of people is that there will be no alcohol served in any of the bars or restaurants. So all of the liquor licenses have been suspended. What they said in the notice for, you know, why they're doing this is that the cases are increasing amongst young people that are, you know, probably out at bars and clubs and what have you. So they're trying to limit that activity significantly, and they're eliminating alcohol. But, you know, it's not unheard of for Merida to or the Yucatan to eliminate alcohol sales altogether. We've been dry for long stretches of time in the past. That is, you know, that's where we are today. So the measures are tightening back up. I'm just hoping that, you know, we kind of keep things going in a positive direction with the vaccinations, which are right now for 50 and over. So today I just wanted to jump on really quick, kind of give you guys an update for those that are looking to move to Merida, or those that are living here but may not have seen the announcement because it was in Spanish. And I just wanted to give you an update on what's happening in Merida. I am sitting in Manifesto Coffee, getting my day started, but I thought I would update you guys on this situation as it is. It is Wednesday, June 9th, and as of Thursday, June 10th at 11 a.m., we're back under curfew as far as your cars are concerned, as well as it impacts your Ubers and everything else. So if you are out and about, just know that things are gonna get a little crazier. Until next time, MexitPlans Monty, I'm out.